Hey YouTube, Stu B520 here. What did I find at the gun shop? Well, yesterday morning, I went to the gun shop to consign a pistol. Uh, one that was a keeper, but it wasn't a keeper per se. It was one I was willing to maybe get rid of to fund another pistol or another firearm. So that pistol was the Beretta APX Centurion. It's a good gun, but it was one that I was willing to give up. So I was in the gun shop yesterday morning consigning that pistol. And whilst I was there, I saw in the case a SIG Sauer P220 and 45 ACP. Man, it was nice. It was really nice. It had that, but it had the decocker on the one side. It was a really nice pistol. And it was kind of pricey, but I was looking at it. I was really interested in it. So the guy behind the counter, my gun shop guy, he says, oh, you know what? I got something you might be interested in. I just got it in last night, and I hadn't put it out yet. So he pulls, what did he pull out? Smith & Wesson, model 645 in 45 ACP. Empty magazine. Empty chamber. Empty mag well. This gun is clear. So as he pulls it out, the way that the sun was coming through the window on the in the gun shop, he pulls it out of this case it was in another case with another Smith & Wesson revolver. So he opens the case and like the sun kind of just hits it, and it kind of like blinded me a little. But he pulled it out and Smith & Wesson model 645. Look at that. If that ain't something right there. This is not necessarily a unicorn gun for me, but it almost. It checks all the boxes for a unicorn gun. So this pistol was only made for 3 years. I did a little homework. And 85 to 88, maybe 4 years to 89, but I think it's 3. 85 to 88. And story is this pistol was in season 3, 4, and 5, or 3 and 4, or 4 and 5 of Miami Vice. Don Johnson toted that pistol around. There was another pistol he had, a Bren 10, but this was in a few seasons. Let me tell you. Look at that. I don't know when it was made, but I don't know how many were made in the 3-year span, but look at that. There's a few little nicks and scratches on it, but what a pistol. 45 ACP, 8-round magazine, 1 in the chamber, 9 rounds of 45, safety decocker, got a quarter cock position, ambidextrous safety decocker, and that's why I went with this one versus the SIG, because the SIG had the decocker here, and I would rather have the ambi decocker. Slide stop I can get away with. Slide stop, slide release, slide catch. Mag release, I just do this anyway. This is muscle memory. So is this. Bop, bop, bip, bip. All steel gun. Wowza. Look at that. Man. I couldn't pass it up, right? It's my unicorn gun. I guess would be, there's two of them. I want to find the CZ P01 Omega and the CZ SP01 Tactical. Those kind of my unicorn guns. But this one, I remember when I bought the Smith & Wesson M&P 45 2.0. I was saying how I wanted to get, I went in the gun shop looking for a hammer fire double single action 45 ACP. Well, and it just so happens to be a Smith & Wesson. If he didn't pull this out of the from underneath the counter, I would have never seen it, and it would have been sold by the next week. I went in to check on my consignment pistol. But yeah, it was a little expensive. I mean, look at it. It's just about immaculate. Let me do a little. Look at how nice. There's a few little dings and scratches. I mean, wow. Nice aggressive backstrap. I don't know. I don't know much about it other than it's beautiful. The sights, you got a driftable for windage. I might black that out. I don't know. I might just leave it. But look, the front sight's already got my orange neon pop. That little orange insert in there. Man. Wowza. Let me tell you what. Right now, I got to find a holster, and that's a tough one. I was looking around. I don't know if it's the same profile as the Smith & Wesson 4506, because I think that's the next gen 4506. If anybody knows if it's the same gun and it'll fit that holster 4506, because I didn't see any holsters, a couple, and nothing I wanted to buy for this 645. So I'm gonna message my guy Rob over there and see what he's got, if he got this mold, because I didn't see it on his eBay page. So hopefully I can find a nice holster for that. Man, look at, I can't get over it. Look at that. If that ain't something. Heavy, all steel. That's got to be 2.5 pounds right there. Empty. So it came with 2 mags. And I was looking up these mags on eBay, and they're not cheap. Right now I got some Federal hollow points in there. I don't know what grain they are, but they're the ones that I have. 8 plus 1 for 9. Put that off to the side. 2 mags, no box. It was in a box with the other revolver that someone was consigning. And I guess the box was for the revolver, so I had to take this with no box. Look at that. Look at that pistol. Now, I did some homework, like I said, and I saw a whole bunch of videos. Some videos on this. You had Justin Opinion. There's a couple other guys. I can't remember the names because I was looking quick. Because when I went in for put the pistol to consignment and I saw this, I had to come back later in the day and pick it up. So whilst in between dropping off the consign and picking this up, I did some quick homework on YouTube, looking up this pistol, and there were some videos. But let me tell you, that's something else right there. Anybody have that pistol out there? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know. I'm ecstatic with that. I can't wait to get it to the range. I don't know when that will be because I just had that other 45, the M&P 45 M2.0. And ammo for that is expensive. $30 a box. So I'm going to look around and see if I can find something a little cheaper. And that was Cellular and Balat. And that was at the time, that was, 3-4 weeks back, whenever that was. That was Cellular and Balat. That was the cheapest on the shelf. He had like uh, four different kinds of ammunition. I'm gonna look at the Cabela's and Bass Pros and see what they got. I got a Bass Pro near me, so I'm gonna go see what they got. I'll look online first, but and I'm gonna call the local gun shop where a few months back they had a special on ammo. I'm gonna call them and see if they got it. But let me tell you, I do have some hollow points. 9+1, 45 ACP, right up my alley. Every box is checked off. Double single action, ambidextrous decocker. Man, it's got a lot of weight. One thing about these old Smith & Wessons, and if you know, and you probably do, they had a magazine disconnect. You take the mag out, doesn't work. You have to have the magazine in for it to work. Now let's show that trigger. So you got a heavy trigger pull, of course. A little click in there, but nothing big. That's maybe, that's a good 12 pounds. And then after that, everything single action. It's some little crunchy take up, but it's no big deal. Then you're on a wall. And a nice break. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, let's see the reset. What? Right there. Wowza. If I remember right, all my old Smith & Wesson old school pistols had that nice reset. Man. That's something right there. Natural point of aim. I already said it's got my orange neon pop. I might black that out, that little bucket there. I might black that out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I won't touch this pistol at all and do anything to it at all. Man, that's something else. What are your thoughts? Smith & Wesson Model 645, 3-year production, maybe 4, but 3, I think. And Don Johnson ran this pistol in Miami Vice for a couple seasons, I think. 3, 4, and 5, 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. I don't know what it was. But what are your thoughts, YouTube? Give me some feedback on that one. So I'm just like, wow. That's a fantastic looking pistol. And you know, these old Smith & Wessons, they run like tanks. They are built, they're overbuilt. And yeah. So give me some feedback. Like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. It's all up to you. Thanks, YouTube. Have a great day.